Joining us now, my guy, the Gravedigger, Gilbert Brown, the Fan Guest Hotline, powered by Gruber Law. Gilbert, thanks for coming on, man. How are you?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Last segment, I had Lomas Brown on before I had you on, and Lomas was like, man, that's my dog. That's my guy. I said, you do know he lives in Detroit where you live. Like, y'all can hook up and hang out and do all that thing. I don't know if you hang out with former Lion players, though.
Nah, I'll wait till after next week.
Yes, I understand. I wanted Lomas on to talk about, how things change when somebody gets a pass rusher the way that Micah Parsons has been. First 4 years, him and Reggie, the only ones to have 12 or more sacks, first 4 years in the league. I wanted to get you on to talk about the Lions game, but, the effect. Not saying he's Reggie White, but when you have a game-changing pass rusher like Micah Parsons is, this changes everything for this Packers defense.
Oh, absolutely, because now you got to figure out, okay, if we slide to Micah Parsons, then Gary's going to just have a field day. If we slide to Gary, then we got another problem. So what are you going to do when Micah Parsons and company come down on you? What you going to do?
Cry. That's what you're going to do because they're going to have some problems. And that doesn't even bring up Adrian Cooper, that young stud rookie linebacker that last year, Gilbert, that's super athletic. And they've said, all offseason, not knowing they were going to get Micah Parsons, that they want to get home with 4 and not have to blitz as much to get home. But you saw Dallas, they moved Micah Parsons up and down that line of scrimmage. Would you assume Green Bay tries to do the same thing?
When you say up and down, I don't see him getting in there inside on that 3-technique center combo. But pass rush, absolutely. Absolutely. And here's the thing now. That middle linebacker was great because he had Kenny Clark in front of him. Now we got to see what he's going to do with the starting lineup that we're going to put forth out there against Detroit.
How does the dominant pass rusher help you inside? Does he?
He don't help. If I'm the guy in the middle, he don't help me at all. No, absolutely not. Now, for us, the inside guy has to set the point. That we are helping them out because if we keep that quarterback in the pocket, that's a sack for them. So they need us to do our job. We don't need them to do their job. They need us to do our job.
Talking with Gilbert Brown, the Gravedigger, Packer Hall of Famer. Follow him on Twitter at Gilbert Brown. Joins us here, Wisconsin Sports Daily, served up by Wendy's on the Fan. Sparky with you. Okay, let's talk more about this Packers defense. Rashawn Gary has never, not one time, registered double-digit sacks in a season. By adding Micah Parsons, do you think he finally gets that accomplished?
I believe so. I mean, you got to have 2 complement players, you know what I'm saying? And everybody knows that because that brings more pressure on that offensive line. We got a good defensive line, but that's good against the pass. I need to figure out what we're going to do against the run. That's the main thing.
What about that? There's a lot of talk in Dallas. Well, Micah Parsons, he can't stop the run. And, he's great to get to the quarterback, but he can't stop the run. You pay him all this money, $47 million a year. Does it really matter that much to the Packers how he plays against the run? Because aren't you paying him to get the quarterback, Gilbert?
Yeah, he's a pass rusher, no doubt. He that's his job. It's kind of like back when Kabir Bajabia Miller was playing. he was a straight pass rusher because if you get a big hog in front of him, he's going to have problems. And not taking nothing away from Kabir. That's what it's just a vice versa. I am not a pass rusher. I am a run stuffer. There's differences in the game where they all have to coincide and work, and that's where your linebackers got to pick up the slot.
The secondary loses Jair Alexander in the offseason. They decided to part ways with Jair. He goes to Baltimore. They pick up Hobbs from the Raiders, who has been hurt the entire camp, but we'll see if he's able to go coming up here in week 1. What do you make of the cornerback situation? I think everybody agrees the safety situation is good. Xavier McKinney was a stud last year, the free agent that they got from the Giants. The cornerback situation, Keyshawn Nixon, Carrington Valentine, Hobbs, Javon Bullard probably is going to play some nickel corner like he did last year. How confident are you in that group?
I think I'm pretty confident. I mean, we got some guys on the shelf that can come up and help out. We're going to find out real fast because everybody's going to test those guys. But It don't make no difference if your big boys up front is kicking tail. It don't matter because if the quarterback can't throw, we win.
That's right. And that's exactly right. And that's what I've been saying, the same thing. If you get to the quarterback more than you did last year and don't give him a lot of time and takes pressure off the corners. Time with Gilbert Brown, the Gravedigger, here on Wisconsin Sports Daily, served up by Wendy's out here at Rally House in Tosa. Come on out, say hi, register to win a $250 Rally House gift card. Offensive side of the ball, you've seen Jordan Love now for 2 years. What do you expect in year 3? I brought this up to Lomas Brown. Dan Orlovsky, former Lions quarterback in ESPN, said he's picking Jordan Love to win MVP. For me, that feels like a reach.
You know what? I really love Jordan Love's game. I really love how he takes control when he gets out there. Orlovsky, whoever he is, he's a quarterback, so the quarterback's going to stick together. Yeah. But I'm going to just say a bold statement right now. If Love play all the games and be healthy, Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair.
I'm calling it out.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's bold. I think you're in a majority, Gilbert. I don't think it's that bold. I think a lot of Packer fans feel the same way. After they got Micah Parsons, I think most Packer fans said, okay, now we're right there with Philadelphia. Now let's see what happens if they get Philly and say a conference championship game. Now Lions fans are saying, Micah Parsons, that's still not good enough to beat us in the division. That's where the Lions fans are. But I think most Packer fans right now are looking at this team and going, yeah, this team can go to a Super Bowl.
Absolutely. I mean, look at our offense, man. We got an upfield threat now. We got a dog run game. Offensive line is looking pretty good. I really do. I don't see nobody in Detroit. They're nothing. They are a bowl of kitty litter. I don't care about Detroit. All I know is that once we get on that field and we take it like we own it, we win, period.
You like the idea of facing a rival like this right away, first week of the season, or would you prefer to wait till later?
No. Bring them on right now just so we can test ourselves, just to make sure we are who we think we are. We got to go against the best. That's the only way you're going to find out how good you are. Going against the best, figuring out who's king, and we're going to own that North this year.
I love it. There he is, Gilbert Brown. Follow him on Twitter at Gilbert Brown. How's that beer going, man? Is that beer selling well? How's the beer going?
Man, beer's top shelf. Hey, I'm going to have some bourbon coming out pretty soon.
Get out of here.
Some bourbon coming out. And also, if y'all come down to the game, and Doozy's got a new spot called the Commons area. Come holler at your boys on Armed Forces Way.
Armed Forces Way. Now, the name of your beer is Killer Kolsch. That's the name of your beer, right?
Killer Kolsch. It's the killer, baby.
Right. And I'm on the Zoom here, so I'm putting up a picture right there. If you're on YouTube streaming, you can see the picture of the can, and it's brought to you by Torzala Brewing Company. And Ellerson has his own beer, too. And I will tell you, you know who. I will tell you, Kay's mom wanted to go buy some of Kay's mom wanted to go buy some of that Gary Ellerson beer and bring it to Minnesota for a family reunion. I'm telling you, man. Just saying.
Wait. Sparky, first of all, you cannot pub my beer and then pub that dude's beer. Are you kidding me?
Brewery. You're both Torzala. It's the same company.
No, it ain't. Oh. It is not the same. Mine's is top notch, top shelf. His is way on the bottom in the back somewhere.
Okay, well, he doesn't have his own bourbon, so tell me about the bourbon.
The bourbon is gonna be it's the Gravedigger bourbon, baby. It's from can I say it? Jay Henry is gonna make it.
Woo! Really?
A Wisconsin staple. And we're going to blow everybody out the wall. I'm looking for Leroy. I'm looking for Woodson. And tight jeans, too, if he wants some.
I'm telling you, that I'm in on bourbon, man. That is good stuff there. And unlike Leroy, you'll actually know what it tastes like.
There you go. Is it Leroy or Leroy? Which one is it?
I don't know. It depends who you have on the radio with him. It all depends on who calls him Leroy or Leroy. I call him Leroy, but you call him Leroy. Gary calls him Leroy. I don't know. Some people call him Roy
we call
Lee.
him Leroy.
Yeah, people call him Roy Lee. Really get it all confused and backwards? I have no idea, man. 36.
You know he trying to be French all the time. You know how he is.
Well, after he got in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, then it really upped his game even more.
Hey, hey, that gold jacket change you, babe.
It will, but it'll also increase the value of how much you can charge to go do those autograph sessions too, Gilbert, now.
You get a red carpet treatment when you get that gold jacket on, babe.
That's right. He is Gilbert Brown, the Gravedigger. I love him so much. Follow him on Twitter at Gilbert Brown. Watch out for that bourbon coming out for Gilbert Brown, too. Gilbert, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Take care. There he is, Gilbert Brown, the Gravedigger, joining us on the Fangas Hotline, powered by Gruber Law. One call, that is all.